Once you and Nezu were done chatting away, you had received many texts from a doctor. You were to meet up with Shigaraki to meet with Overhaul, and you had to bring your nomos. You were worried when he said that. Maybe because you were going on different territory? A man who would kill just to get what he wants? So, are you guys doing internships again? You asked Kirishima. Yeah, but I don't know if I should go with someone new or go back. He said. Did you learn something from your experience there? You asked, sipping a drink you had. No, he sighed. Well, then go with someone new. You're not going to learn if you stay in one place. Kirishima then shot up. You're right. Then quickly sat down. But who? He laid his head on the table. Carrie, go with who will make you do the thing you need to work on. Like, you want to improve your quirk, right? You asked. Yeah, he spoke. Then go with Fat Gum. He tilted his head. See, he does a lot with people and apprehending them. You spoke, and I heard he's looking for someone who, like you, better go before the other guy gets in. Kirishima's eyes was somewhat determined and star-eyed. I'm getting it. If he needs my help, then I'm sure he'll be good at it. You giggled at how he continued on about how good he would be at it. Kirishima, I'm sure when he sees your name on the paper, he would be pleased. You then pulled out some cash. Here's my half. I got somewhere to go. Kirishima now looked confused. Where? He asked. You'll see if you go with Fat Gum. You felt bad for not telling him, but you didn't really know what the details were about. All you knew is that you needed Tofu and Michi when meeting with them. So, where do I meet Shigaraki again? You thought as you looked at your phone. Oh yeah. You put your phone away and walked to the house, the main base of Overhaul. Meanwhile, where the heck is she going? I thought, but she had just put her phone away and had been walking weird, taking turns and even going back to the same road. Kirishima, please, I know you're there. She then turned to me. Please, Carrie, the place I'm going, you don't want to. Your face looked into a frown. But please tell me. I walked up to her. She sighed. Fine, Kirishima. The place I'm going has been selling and distributing drugs that have been taking the quirks of others, but only for a short period of time. I nodded. And I need to be there so I know how, why, and what I need to do to help you guys. I then looked down at the ground. I'm sorry I was wasting your time then. I wanted to make sure you knew what you were getting into. I could tell a tear roll down my cheek. Then I felt her hand on my cheek. Kirishima, there is nothing to feel bad about for caring for me. I'm personally glad that you care for me. I then felt her kiss my head. Okay, Ian, just be careful, I said, waving her back. I was in front of the house. Took you long enough, I heard Shigaraki. It's called work, I spoke. Please, come this way, said a dude in white and a bird mask. As we followed, we went under the building, then going through the hall after hall. God, I feel like a bug in a maze, Shigaraki spat. I sighed. That's because we are. That's because it is. We make sure for it to be this way, so if people get in, they will hopefully get lost, the dude spoke. Do you have the things we required? The man asked. If you're talking about my nomus, they are not things. They are my pride and joy, I spat. Right. He then opened the door to see Overhaul, sitting there. Both you and Shigaraki walked in, seeing others behind Overhaul as the two of you sat. The guy, standing near Overhaul. So, when are you bringing that girlfriend of yours over? Mina spoke, poking Kirishima. What? He asked. Oh, come on, Yin. She's your girlfriend, and you never bring her over, she pouted. Kirishima then looked at Dinky. Him. Dinky then gasped. What the hell, man? He huffed. You know, you and Mina kind of made her mad because the way you talked to her in the first place, Kirishima explained. Please, we'll be nice and not rude. We'll even be nice. Mina teared. If you do anything rude, they're not going to ask her to come. The two nodded, then waited for a moment for Kirishima to call you. What the hell are you waiting for? Kirishima asked. She's busy right now. He looked away. The two then fell down over how Kirishima was just, you know. The poor man laid under the foot of Tofu, being crushed under the giant foot of the more than 300-pound of a giant ball thing, while Michi protecting just you. Their body huffed and puffing, their wounds healing fast. I see that they're not just dogs, Overhaul spoke, dusting his clothes off. I told you, they are not mere toys. You spoke, your eyebrows furrowed. To say you were pissed was just a 1/10 of it. You were furious so much that you could have killed this man. God, why did I need to be in this too? Shigaraki spoke as he coughed up dust. Tofu, come here. Tofu looked at you and came to you, sitting down and pulling you close to it. Oh, God, yes, I know, you giggled as it made sure not to let go of you and out of its sight. Now, let us make the deal then, Shigaraki coughed, as you didn't care and just started petting Tofu and Michi. For protecting you, of course, after the fight that you had with Overhaul. Tee